What actually makes a pre-construction buyer say yes? A buyer is about to spend $800,000 or more on something that doesn't exist yet. No walls, no view from the window, just a floor plan and your word. What actually makes them say yes? I'm Andy, founder of Wow Design. We built the website, the digital twin, and the automated follow-up for boutique real estate developers, so your sales team always knows who's ready to buy before they ever pick up the phone. And in this video, I'll show you what a pre-construction buyer is really deciding when they commit, the three unknowns that stall every off-plan sale, and how the developers who sell out fast remove the guesswork before the buyer calls. The real objection. Buying pre-construction is an act of faith. The buyer is paying today for something they can't stand inside for about 2 years. Most developers try to close that gap with better renderings and a nicer brochure. Prettier pictures of a thing that still doesn't exist. That's not the objection. The objection isn't I can't see it, it's I'm not sure enough to commit. Buyers don't hesitate because the project looks bad, they hesitate because they can't get certain fast enough. Buyers commit to certainty and not to projects. Think about the last big thing that you bought that you just couldn't touch first. You didn't commit when you liked it. You committed when you stopped having doubts. Pre-construction is the same. The buyer isn't waiting to be impressed. They're waiting to feel sure. Every unanswered question is a reason to wait. Wait long enough and another project answers the question first. A buyer who is interested tells you nothing. A buyer who is certain signs. The three unknowns that stall every sale. Before anyone commits to an off-plan unit, three questions have to be fully answered. Most developer websites answer none of them. Which unit is actually mine? Not the building, the specific unit, the real floor plan, the real view, the layout of the one that I own. What does it really cost? Their floor, their finish, a number that they can run against their own budget at midnight, not a starting from. Is it still available? Inventory moves. If they can't confirm it in a moment, they are sure it's gone and stop. Three unknowns, each one is a reason to wait. Together they are why interest buyers go quiet. Two buyers, the same unit. Same corner unit, same price, two different buyers. Buyer A, he gets a PDF plan and a starting from price. He likes it, he says he'll think about it, he compares to other projects, he goes cold. Buyer B, he opens the digital twin, walks the unit, sees the exact price, confirms it's available, comes back twice the next week, submits interest, and is already half decided. Nothing changed about the building. What changed was how fast the buyer could get certain. One buyer was sold something, the other decided himself. The second one closes. The follow-up is what closes. Certainty on a website gets the buyer to raise their hand. What happens next is what actually closes them. Without it, a buyer submits interest, waits a day or even longer, and gets a generic reply. The moment passes. And with it, the instant a buyer submits, the sequence starts. While they're still on the page, still deciding, and it's built around the exact unit they were looking at, not a template. By the time your rep calls, the buyer has already been pulled forward, not chased. The tour creates interest. The follow-up in the first 5 minutes is what turns it into commitment. What commitment looks like with no guesswork. When you remove the three unknowns and the follow-up gap, the whole sale changes shape. The buyer arrives at the call knowing their unit, their price, and their availability. Your rep already knows which unit they kept coming back to. The conversation isn't, let me tell you about the project. It is, let's get you the one you already choose. Commitment isn't a persuasion problem, it's a certainty problem. Solve the certainty and the commitment follows. So what's next? I'm Andy, founder of Wow Design. We built the website, the digital twin, and the automated follow-up system for boutique real estate developers, so your sales team always knows who's ready to buy before they ever pick up the phone. If you want to see what selling out 1 to 6 months faster is actually worth on your project, we built a free calculator. Enter your numbers and get your result. Link below in the description. You want to see all the three systems working together, live, in a live demo. Link below to book your walkthrough. You want to work together. If you're running pre-sales on a project and want to stop selling blind, let's talk. And don't forget to subscribe. I break this down every week pre-sales, buyer behavior, and what's actually working in boutique real estate sales.